Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay, today I have a little special treat for you. We're gonna do a story time. Wait. I wanna edit this thing. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do a story time. The story about the time that I got robbed in Pretoria. That's why I'm not wearing any jewelry. I'm not wearing nothing, no rings, nothing. Because I am still traumatized from that day. Now, let me tell you what happened. So the reason why I was in Pretoria, because I didn't live in Pretoria, but I was in Pretoria because the Polish embassy is in Pretoria, and I was preparing to move here. So I was trying to figure out like all my papers and documents and all these things, submitting all the things, just completely enveloped with the process. I was just trying to get everything together. And so I thought it would be a good idea to vlog everything, which kind of makes sense for this YouTube channel because it shows you that I've been doing this forever, But that happened. I was trying to vlog everything so that I could have like a very detailed chronological story for the time that I moved from Africa to Europe, and just like figuring out like everything, all the in-betweens. I had in that phone, we'll get to that. I had videos, I had photos, I had thoughts that I shared. I would just like sit down sometimes and just kind of do this and just like go off and talk about whatever I was feeling on that day, because it was a very long, grueling, difficult educational process, and there were a lot of things that I learned about that I wanted to remember. I think I still remember pretty much all of it. I think it kind of imprints yourself inside your soul when you have to go through something that challenging. So it wasn't necessary, but it would be nice to kind of just like see and have a more vivid look back. Anyway, that's the reason why I was vlogging. So one day after I had gone to submit all of my documents, I was going to go to Port Elizabeth from Pretoria because I wanted to visit some family there, and it was just like a little nice quick thing before I moved to Europe. And I still don't know when I'm gonna see any of those people again. So that was a good call on my part. Went down to the embassy, submitted my documents, and now I'm making my way to the bus station to catch a bus to Port Elizabeth. On the way, it's like a 2-kilometer walk between where the last public transport goes and the bus station. So you just walk the rest of the way. And that was the plan. I was gonna just walk, I was using navigation on my cell phone, which you don't do in Gauteng. I know that now. But anyway, I was using navigation on my phone, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. And I'm on the road, walking in the direction that Google Maps suggested to me. Thanks, Google Maps. Anyway, 3 gentlemen walked past me. One of them with a fresh scar, newly stitched right down the inside of his eye. And I was like, man, that looks like it hurt. And he tried to snatch my phone out of my hand. And I'm like, wait, hold on a sec. What's going on here? He tried to, but I had a good enough grip on my phone that he failed. And kind of just like caught his hand in my earphones. He pulled them out of my ears, and then they rope burned a little bit of my forearm. And then they just kept walking like nothing happened. And I was like, hey, you just tried to rob me. You didn't just walk off. You must run or something. Be afraid. But nah, they just kind of walked off, and I looked back and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna try and fight those niggas. I still have my phone. Nah. I just kept walking. And then a thought occurred to me. I still have the rush of adrenaline from almost being robbed. I'ma vlog this. I'ma talk about it. I'm still at the crime scene. Oh my gosh. The more that I talk about this, the more stupid I feel. I get my phone out. I'm walking around. Hey man, these niggas can't touch me. You know what I'm saying? These niggas trying to rob me. What? Big protein, big grip. Look at these forearms, nigga. Look at my forearms, nigga. And then I get done making my vlog. Keep walking, and I seem to have attracted the attention of some young fellows that were hanging out under a bridge. You know, I'm like, alright, well, you know, I'm a cool guy. I'm making YouTube videos and shit. I'm gonna post this on my channel or whatever. And I'm walking, and then I hear rustling, and I'm like, where is this? Where is this coming from? What's going on here? And then I look under the bridge, and I see the guys are not there anymore. And I'm like, okay, weird. But I just keep walking because I'm still asleep. I need to realize that I'm in Gauteng, but I didn't. Keep walking, minding my own business, making my way downtown, riding fast. No, I can't get distracted. That's what happened last time. I look behind me and I see 5 guys, not the restaurant. Young African men running. Now, for context, it's not uncommon for just like any group of anything from like teenage to adolescent kids to just like decide on a whim to just get on the road and just start running in Africa. It's like, it happens all the time. So I thought maybe this is just like a regular foot race. Okay, back to the story. I see these niggas running after me fast, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, the blacks, they can run. They're known for these things. And they surround me. And I'm not really like trying to get out the way because I was on the road first. And y'all can see me. So y'all can run past me. It's fine. But like, then they stopped. I've got one guy right behind me on my right. One guy on my left. One guy like right beside me, one right in front of me, like directly in front of me, like here where you are, and then one off to the side, like off to the right. So I'm like completely surrounded. This one guy standing right in front of me is carrying a knife. It's like, I don't know what that was. It looked like okay, I'm gonna see if I can find the machines on the internet. They have these machines on like at butcheries, right? And they kind of like slide the meat through, you know those ones? That's what she said. They have these machines, and it looked like the blade from that machine just got cut off or broken off and then wrapped with like a piece of cloth at one end, and that's kind of what he was using. It was a giant thing, like this long, and he's standing there. He's like, "Where's the money?" And now, for anyone that doesn't have context for this, in South Africa, you will get robbed. It will never happen that you get robbed in English, and that shit offended me, cause I'm like, wait. Okay, I'm walking around vlogging. Okay, I'm walking around speaking in English. Alright, I get it. But my man, you're gonna rob me in English? That made me, my whole Africanacity was like, hell no. I wanted to fight him just off that. Like, that's disrespectful that you think I'm so cheese, that you think I'm so soft, that you're gonna rob me in English. But he was carrying a great big knife. So I was just like, alright, you got it, man. I don't know why, but earlier that day, I had taken my wallet. It had most of my money. I threw it in my backpack, and then I just threw my backpack on. It had all my documents in there and shit. And I just had my phone, think it was still in my hand, and a couple $100 in my pocket. And then they just kind of searched me, and they took my charger from like the outside juice pocket of my backpack, and then they just like jit, which was strange because they didn't take my backpack. I don't understand what kind of robbers are going to rob you and not take your bag. But hey, I don't know. The Lord had his hand over me, I guess. And that was just enough money to get me where I was going. And I went and I asked for help from strangers, and they helped me out. So, moral of the story is, watch where you're going. Be careful of your surroundings, because I felt like a stupid idiot when I recounted the story to my mother and my grandpa, who I was going to visit. And they're like, well, you did all the wrong things. What did you think would happen? What? Anyway, yeah, that was my tell me you think I'm white without telling me you think I'm white. That's the end of the story. I don't know. I just felt like I should try something different. I thought you guys might like it, instead of me coming up here and telling you all the same things or all new things, but super serious. I want to create a different online environment out here, just so that, you know, you don't have everything stressing you all the time. World War III, this, the women are trying to kill the men, and the men are trying to kill the women. It's like, bro, we're happy. Sky's blue, bird's eye view, Maserati white and cool, like G-Easy. Alright, like and comment, man. You know the things, do the things. Come back next time for the next video. I gotta go. Alright, bye.